Hey guys, it's Libby, and we are mere minutes away from me starting the summer cozy reading night, which is hosted by Lauren from Lauren and the Books. I wasn't planning on doing this because, I'm busy, I'm moving to Amsterdam, there's a bunch of things I have to do. I don't speak Dutch, I'm trying to learn Dutch. But I remember I think it wasn't the last cozy reading night, but the one before that. And David, my spouse, said, Libby, you were so happy when you were doing that. So I figured if I have permission from Lauren, I can take some time for self-care. Apparently I can't do that otherwise. So I'm going to be taking 3 hours. I'm going to be reading. I'm going to be snacking. I'm going to be wearing my jammies. They're stripy. So I am kind of, I worked this into the schedule in my own way. So Lauren, she's doing it from 7 to 10 p.m. British summertime. And like most people, I think, are either doing it at the same time as she is, or doing it from 7 to 10, whatever their time zone is. 7 to 10 British summertime is 2 to 5 Eastern Daylight Time. And so that's the middle of the afternoon. I decided what I was going to do is start at 4 p.m. my time, which means I'll get to enjoy the last hour of the social media experience as everyone else is doing it. And then the final 2 hours I will be on my own. Okay, that wasn't necessarily complicated. What am I reading? I am reading Unspoken by Sarah Rees Brennan, which is a YA gothic mystery, which I'm having a lot of fun with. I have 130 pages left, which is just exactly the wrong number of pages, because if I try and focus, I can finish this during the readathon. But then I have to try and focus, and I feel like that's kind of counter to the goal of cozy reading night. You're supposed to be cozy, there's no stress. If you're stressing, you're doing it wrong. So I am not going to set the goal to finish this book. What I might do is I feel like I can read 100 pages in 3 hours, and then I'll have 30 pages left, and I'll probably just continue the readathon if I feel like it. I'm also almost done with Mrs. Warren's Profession, which is a play which I'm reading on my computer. So if for some reason I start hating this, I will switch to Mrs. Warren's Profession. Snacks, of course, there are snacks. I have some hummus and some carrots for dipping into the hummus. My dad got olive tapenade hummus, which sounds alarming, but all of the olive is in the middle, so I'm just gonna eat around the edges. And then, of course, there is candy, sweet, sweet candy. So I'm gonna get reading. I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Okay, so we've reached the end of hour 1. I got through about 50 pages, and now it is time to go downstairs for a booze break. So since this is a gothic novel set in England, I wanted to make a drink that was dark and one referencing the agriculture of the mother country. So I will be attempting a, a Cointreau Bramble, which is Cointreau, which is an orange liqueur, Creme de Mure, which is a blackberry liqueur, and hi Nova, and lemon juice. Now, that's all there is. It's served on crushed ice. That sounds like a lot of lemon juice to me. It's 1 ounce of lemon juice, and I'm a little bit afraid that it will be gross. So if this is not good, I'm gonna dump it out and make a Cointreau Ricky instead, which is just Cointreau, lime juice, and club soda. Gonna try this. Hopefully it's not gross. It's so much lemon juice. It's okay. It's not as lemony as I thought it would be. The ice helps a lot. I definitely got some lemon on the rim, so when I put my mouth on the glass, I get like intense lemon, but then it's not so bad in the drink. I can't really taste the oranginess of the Cointreau. Yeah, I'm gonna give this a definitely drinkable. I'm not gonna throw it out. It's not my favorite though. So I'm back upstairs, gonna hop back into reading. I realized that this drink matches my shirt quite nicely. Didn't plan that. I have a kitty companion. She's a little nerve-wracked at the notion of being filmed. Oops. And I have put on some ominous thunder and horror-y music in the background to darken up the mood since it's so bright in this room and it's still pretty bright outside. We need to make things creepier. I touched Nova with my lemony hand and now she is gross. A thorough bathing is in order. So it's now 7 o'clock, which means my personal cozy reading night is over. As I suspected, I have about 30 pages left, so I'm just gonna keep going. I'm gonna finish this book. We've gotten down to the very intense part. But I am going to wrap up the vlog here, so I will say thank you everyone for watching, and thank you especially to Lauren for coming up with this idea. Micro readathons, they're just perfect. Brilliant idea. Thank you, Lauren.